Hey Scorpio, how's it going? So as I was sitting with your energies, I was feeling like a bit of a restriction in the throat. So I feel like there's a need for expression for you guys, and there's something that you want to express. There's something that you want to get out. And I think that you are in need of an environment that is suitable for that. So, all right, Spirit, what's going on for my thoughts? The void. Oh, yeah. You guys know how to feel this. So there seems to be a level of introspection, and there may be something that feels like it's missing. And we'll go a little bit deeper on that, but feeling like there may be some thing that needs to be activated or some level of passion that needs to be turned on and revved up. Because I feel like you are kind of just in like a stalemate energy of just kind of being in flux of, like I'm here, but I may not be utilizing my passions or expressing myself in the way that I want to. And that may be causing some frustration. And I feel like it's kind of making you go down a rabbit hole and bleeding that energy out into other areas of your life. All right, we have take risk at the bottom here. So the advice for you guys and the theme is to do something that you have been wanting to do, but you have been afraid to do, something that you have resisted doing. That is going to help fill the void, and it's going to help pull in more of that passion back into your life, because you guys need a sense of purpose. You are intense. You are the fixed water signs. So you need some sort of anchor to help you feel like you are really kind of helping get all of these emotions, all of this intensity out. You need an outlet. So whatever that is for you, whether it is journaling, speaking, kickboxing, you guys are badasses. So whatever makes you feel like that, do that. So, all right, we're going to do some of the Audacity deck here. Also, if you are interested in a personal reading, the link for that is in the description box below. But yeah, we'll see what's going on a bit deeper here for my Scorpions. All right, we got two. Ooh. We've got the cold shoulder, and we have the 0 of fucks. So cool. All right, you guys are turning your back, especially with that void here. You're turning your back on people, places, things that are leaving you in a void, leaving you feeling like, why am I even here? I think that there's just something that you're not receiving. You're not feeling. Oh, we got the fair weather friend at the bottom here too. Okay, so some of you may have left friendship, some sort of dynamic that was very in and out, was very much just about themselves, was also maybe looking for you for supply. But something in you figured that out. Something in you was like, this isn't right. This needs to die. This needs to end, because this person, maybe some of you have been stabbed in the back. There's some sort of like betrayal energy of, I'm in this for myself, and whatever makes myself look good, I'm gonna do that, and I don't care about this person under here. So you have walked away from that. You have distanced your energies from that, and possibly maybe somebody has been feeling the void of you, but that was the right thing to do. All right, Spirit, what else is going on for Scorpios? Transformation. Beautiful. Okay, so, and I also am getting transmute with this card too. So I think that whatever has happened here in the past, you have learned from it. You are learning from it, and you're learning to transmute that energy into power. So, and that's the beautiful thing about transmutation and transformation, is that with every betrayal, with every ending, with everything that has caused you some sort of heartache, it is a lesson. And it is a lesson in how you are responding and how you are receiving that information, and how you can sit with the energies and process them. That's a really big focal point for you here, Scorpio. How are you processing this information? How are you getting it out of your body, out of your mind, out of your system? You need some sort of outlet, because I feel so much like pent up energy, and it needs to come out in a healthy way. So, all right, Scorps, we're gonna do the heart of the matter reading for you guys. All right, Spirit, what is going on for Scorpios? Ooh, I love that. We have the Empress. So that is how you are showing up, which is beautiful. Ooh, crossed by the devil. Damn. What are you guys going through? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, beautiful, fresh, new start energy. Okay. And what is in front? Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so this was a higher level lesson. There was a higher level understanding. Some of you may have been dealing with a Taurus or an earth sign, but this has been a really big lesson of coming back to you and knowing your worth, knowing that whatever dynamic has played out here, you are worth so much more than the bullshit that they have thrown your way. And you clocked that. And now you are really transforming and transmuting this icky attachment, this icky energy that puts like a dark veil over you. And it also can hinder the way that you are seeing and connecting with other people and with the world. So there's some sort of like, this is in the forefront of your energy. This is what is crossing you, but this is how you are showing up. So this is that nurturing, that kindness. But there's also a bit of conflict. There's some sort of disorganization. Things are like cross wires is what I'm hearing down in your subconscious. So there's a need for you to dive deeper, go deeper into the root of what is going on, because this is asking to be looked at and to come to the forefront for you. So this can be asking yourself questions of, why was I attracted to this? Or what in me was seeking the things that they had? And knowing that you also have some of the qualities that they do. Not saying that it's, manipulative or codependent or whatever, but oftentimes when we attract certain people or lessons into our life, it's because our soul is looking to learn from it and to evolve from it. So taking this pain, taking this darkness, and learning to transmute it into life and into power. I'm also seeing the Magician in my mind's eye. So you guys may be practicing witchcraft. You may be using all of your tools in your tool belt to help move on. Cord cutting is really big too. But you have to stay in this energy, stay in your own field. Because in the past, I feel like there was a level of restriction, of holding back. This is like holding on to your resources, but this can also come from a level of scarcity, of we don't have enough, you know, so we have to keep everything, we have to hoard everything. But I'm also feeling like this is not just like money and material, this is energy. You are feeling like you have to save all of your energy because you weren't safe in a specific dynamic. Whatever this is pertaining to, but I feel like this is a connection of some sort. And then we have the Ace of Cups in front of you. So moving on to bigger, brighter people who are actually wanting to give genuine love, genuine compassion, and not this bullshit that you have dealt with in the past. So, okay. Let us get, I want some clarification on this Ace of Pentacles. So there may be some sort of new opportunity, some new investment, some new thing that you are looking at doing, a new career, whatever it is. And we'll see what's going on from there. And I also feel like by switching careers or switching pathways, that's going to open up new opportunities for you. Then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Open up new opportunities. Yeah. Knight of Swords. Beautiful. Cool. Okay. And then we have Hangman at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So some of you may be strategizing this new opportunity. You may be kind of in the throes of stalling it out a little bit because you want to make sure that this is the right way to go. This is the right new direction for you, which that's great. I feel like you're going to get some confirmation that whether this is the right way, whether this is the next step for you, because of this. So you may be getting some new job offers. You may be getting some new recruiters reaching out to you. This is interesting because this is like emotional, and I mean, it's all connected, but we have like foundation work and we also have heart work going on here. And the Wheel of Fortune, this is about ending cycles and putting things to an end. But this Ace of Pentacles always, so in the traditional Rider-Waite, it is the big ace, and then there's a portal behind it with mountains in the background. And I love that depiction because it is like you have an opportunity. This is the seed. This is the seed of what it is. So you're not going to receive fruits right away. You have to invest. It's going to be slow. It's going to be steady. But there's a reformation of a foundation for you. But if you do walk through that portal, there may be other lessons for you to learn because you are getting out of your comfort zone. You're taking the risk. And I think that that is going to help set you into a new vibration of attracting more aligned opportunities, more abundant opportunities that will help sustain you for the long term. Love that. And that is what is crowning you. That is what your focus is. So I also want to get some info on this Ace of Cups. Spirit, why is the Ace of Cups in the future for Scorpios? Why is the Ace of Cups in the future? Three of Wands. Five of Cups. Oh, I also heard, and despite of all of the emotional turmoil or the emotional pain, you are still holding love. You are still optimistic about connections. You're still optimistic that there is somebody better for you. It's not like you are completely shutting off the idea of love forever. You are recognizing that there is a big level of healing that needs to be taken place. But I think that that is going to keep you kind of in this element of like restoration, of maybe putting love over here for a little bit, because you are now having to reformate your foundation. But I do see that you are moving into uncharted waters, uncharted territories. Like, even though you have all of this, I don't want to say baggage, but you know, it is what it is. Emotional weight, you are still going to be taking the chance on a new life, on a new adventure. And I think that this adventure is going to be more fulfilling, because often when we shake up our environments, our energies, our workplace, whatever it is, we gain a new perspective on life. And that happens with traveling too. And when we get out of our routines, we're able to expand. We're able to, you know, really kind of sink deeper into the experience of life. And I think that that's what it is that you're doing. And there's a whole other level of depth that is really wanting to be magnetized to you. Excuse me. Okay. All right, so let me pull some tea leaves, see what else is going on. Spirit, what else is going on with Scorpios? Okay, we've got crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Fan, romance, celebration, party. Ooh, love that. Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. Okay. And then we have diamond at the bottom of the deck. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Cool. Okay. So there's a lot of beauty in your life. And this crib doesn't have to be a child. It can be the birth of a new creative project, a new something that you haven't been doing before. And then fan, romance, celebration, party. I know we have a lot of, you know, stuff coming up, holidays, everything like that. But I want to know why this dagger's here. Why are you guys feeling fearful, or why are you feeling like things are tense? And this may be due to the past of this situation. There's a really big need for a nervous system reset with you guys. So whatever makes you feel comforted, nurtured, doing shadow work can also help too, although that can be a little uncomfortable sometimes. But I am here for the uncomfortability, and if anybody can do that, it is you guys. So a need to really dive deep into the subconscious work and notice and pull out where this fear is coming from. Is it from past situations that are still lingering in your field but may not be present in your everyday life? Or is it something deeper? Is it something that you have been holding on to for a very long time? And are you operating out of fear? Are you operating from needing that supply or needing the validation, which is where this is, which is where you have attracted some of this? Because all the Scorpios I know, you guys are kinky. You guys like the weird, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I love the weird too. But sometimes it can attract people who are not as clear on where they are in their healing process, or even if they are in a healing process. It can attract other people who may be of a different resonance, which, you know, comes with the territory. So, but yeah. I'm going to pull some advice for you guys. Spirit, what advice does Scorpio need to know? What do they need to know? Believe. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that has been living inside your head to come into fruition. Pay attention. You're being asked to pay close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. And then we have step back at the bottom here. So yeah, there's really a big need for you to come back to center, come back to you, to really call back your energies to your field, because I think that you've been giving too much of yourself away and it has been bleeding out into other areas of your life. But you have a beautiful future in front of you if you choose to open up this new opportunity. So let me know what it is in the comments, Scorpio. I would love to hear what this next chapter is holding for you. So, but again, if you want a reading, you can reach me in the description box below. And please like, share, subscribe if this has been resonating for you. I would really, really appreciate it. But I will see you guys next month. Take care. Bye.